Courtney, for an Ole Miss team that finished 1-10 in the regular season on the road, the same problems that the Rebels faced all season long on the road reared their ugly heads yet again against Georgia. In the first half, the Rebels getting off to a really slow start offensively. Georgia jumping out to an early lead, but then the Rebels were able to claw their way back, making it a single-digit game. Rebels able to get it down to 5 before Georgia hitting a half-court shot and stretching it to 11 at halftime. Kermit Davis saying that the Rebels were able to make yet another run in the second half, but again, just did not have the energy to overcome a deficit. Davis saying after the game that there was one key part of the game that changed it for the Rebels.
The critical time was when we got it to 9, and we got to stop, and all we talked about was driving the ball. And Brian pulled up and shot one from about 28, and the next trip down, Blake shot one. We could have had maybe to 5 and really kind of made it a game. And then from there, they just kind of took it out, and it was 13 or 14 again.
You know, it's sad that it kind of ended this way, but I met a lot of great people at the university. I learned a lot about myself, grew as a man, and as a student athlete, and you know, I'm thankful for every opportunity I've gotten there. So, you know, sad that my career is over, man. It kind of feels weird, but you know, I feel like I did leave a mark on the university.
So a storied career for Brian Tyree at Ole Miss comes to an end. Tyree saying after the game, it's the same thing as what the Rebels have been dealing with all year. They just couldn't close a ball game on the road. So for those of you with rooting interest, Florida taking on Georgia tomorrow. That'll be the game that will eventually lead to who will face Mississippi State. But the new era of March beginning tomorrow. The SEC officially announcing today, joining much of the country, that they will be banning fans from attending the game for the rest of the SEC tournament. Greg Sankey saying today that it was a fluid situation. Everything came one moment after the next, even though they made a decision earlier in the week to continue with the tournament as normal. So for Mississippi State on Friday for their game at 2 o'clock, there won't be any fans in attendance. Reporting here outside of Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tom Ebel for WCBI Sports. Courtney, back to you.